Welcome back to another episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy Suns fan Randy in the building. And today, man, we got a little bit something different. You know what I'm saying? We got another episode, not a Suns review, not a Suns related, you know what I'm saying? Content is not Laker related, you know what I'm saying, with my brother Jeremiah. But I just wanted to talk about something that's kind of been on my chest, you know what I'm saying? Been having a lot of conversations about it, a lot of back and forth, a lot of debates, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, barbershop conversations with my friends and stuff like that. So I was just like, you know what, let me go ahead make a video about it and just voice, you know what I'm saying, my opinion about it. So I wanted to talk about the Deion Sanders and the Deion Sanders situation with Jackson State and him leaving, going to Colorado, a Power Five school. And I just wanted to get my thoughts. I've been seeing a lot of people going out saying that he's a sellout and all this other stuff, and he shouldn't have left and all this other stuff. And I just want to give you my honest opinion on the situation. And my honest opinion is me, I got too much love and respect for Deion Sanders prime time to ever call him a sellout or, you know what I'm saying, come on here and bash him. I would never bash a black man or a black woman on a platform or social media or whatever the case may be. But with that being said, I am disappointed with the decision for Deion Sanders to leave, you know what I'm saying, Jackson State. And the only reason I feel like I'm disappointed with the decision is because, yes, I understand that he was there for 3 years. He did everything he could do, or like he shined a light, or he did the things that he did while he was there, and he put it in a better position, or whatever the case may be. But realistically, or just honestly, I feel like we can all honestly agree that he didn't get to the highest ceiling that it probably could have got, and it didn't go to, like, you know what I'm saying, the highest peak, or he didn't reach his full potential. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I don't know, like, I understand that it's my selfish expectation, or it's my selfish, you know what I'm saying, things for me to want Deion Sanders to stay there or whatever the case may be. I understand that he's a man at the end of the day. He got his own autonomy, he got his own responsibilities, he got his own family. So like I said, I respect and I got love for Deion. You know what I'm saying? But at the same breath too, like, I don't think that he did everything that he probably could have done at the HBCU level, not statistically speaking, because they went in 12-0 and all this other stuff, whatever the case may be. His son was balling out crazy. But I don't think that he could have. I don't think that he reached his full potential. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we can collectively agree and say, like, you know what I'm saying, in 3 years, like, ain't no telling what he could have done in five. Ain't no telling what he could have did in 10. Like I said, I didn't expect him to be there for 50 years and retire and all this other stuff. But you know what I'm saying? I definitely didn't see this coming. And so I feel like the reason why I'm disrespected, or the reason how I look at it, is just because, like, say if you take like a Malcolm X, right? And then Malcolm X in his height, you know what I'm saying? And at his height or his peak or ascending to his peak, you know, if he just said, you know what, bump this, I'm going home, I got a family, I got daughters, like I'm just gonna start doing that now. At the end of the day, you can't be mad at him. You know what I'm saying? He got his own autonomy. You appreciate everything he done and all the stuff that, you know what I'm saying, the blueprint that he laid out, all that at the end of the day. But like I said, I feel like at the same time you can be a little disappointed because it's like, damn, dog, like, ain't no telling how, you know what I'm saying, how this could have went, like what we could have been, like, or where you could have took it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my aspect on it. But like I said, at the end of the day, I understand is he's a man. It was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes I feel like didn't really get talked about or didn't get shined a light on, even though everybody want to be quick to call him sellout and all this other stuff, because there's a lot of stuff going on. If you really pay attention to the Jackson State and what he was doing and what he was saying in some of the other interviews and all that other stuff, like, that maybe me and you wouldn't have stuck around for. At the end of the day, like, it was a lot of money that was missing. He was putting in his own money. He was saying for months or whatever the case may be that, look, man, I want to unionize or come together as a collective and be like, look, we're not gonna play some of these Power Five schools for pennies or whatever and try to compete with each other to play the Alabamas for 200,000 when they got other schools paying them, that's playing them for like $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these other, you know what I'm saying, mid-level school or mid D1, mid-major schools is playing Alabama and the LSU's and the UCLA's for $1 million, and we fighting trying to, like, oh, I'll play y'all for 300,000 or I'll play y'all for 200,000. And he was coming in saying, like, look, man, we need to come with a baseline, and this is the price, and this is just what it is for everybody, because at the end of the day, you're losing money. You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength of just travel and all the other stuff, like, you probably wouldn't even make much of a profit. So like I said, if you and then all the other stuff that was going on with the missing money and the tickets and stuff that he was that they was promised, the university promised him. So like I said, it was a lot going on behind the scenes that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, at the end of the day, I salute him. I appreciate it. And then on top of that, you got to look at it too from the aspect of him and his family. You know what I'm saying? His son is the quarterback. He done did everything statistically through all these touchdowns or whatever the case may be, won a chip and all this other stuff. And we all know the stereotype that come with playing at an HBCU or, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. It's like, well, he did all of this. He got all these stats, but they ain't play nobody. Like the level of competition that he was playing against was, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand it from the aspect of as a dad, you know what I'm saying? I understand you're a black man too, but he also is a dad too. It's just like I want my son to get to the next level. I want the best for my son. So it's like he knows being in sitting in those seats, like he knows that when the NFL scouts come calling or when the NFL come knocking, they're gonna be like, well, you ain't play against nobody. So I feel like you know what I'm saying? He made the move to be like, you know what? We're going to go to Colorado. You're going to play against some of these Power 5 schools, ball out against them. You know what I'm saying? Show them what you could really do. And you know what I'm saying? So now they can't use the excuse of you ain't played against nobody. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, I understand it, and I'm not mad at him at all. Like I think that we definitely should not be calling him a sellout for anything. You know what I'm saying? Like if anything, he shined a light, and like I said, even with him doing what he did in the 3 years, selfishly, I can acknowledge that I wanted him to do more. I wanted him to do what he was talking about in the sense of evening out the playing field. You know what I'm saying? Because him initially going there was just to show the PWIs or some of the other Power 5 schools or just, you know what I'm saying, just in general to show that, look, they ice ain't colder. They water ain't wetter than ours. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can compete. We got some ballers down here. Let's even out the playing field. That's what he came in saying. Like, he wanted equality. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't really get there yet. But, you know what I'm saying? He definitely laid the blueprint for somebody else to come in and, you know what I'm saying, come do it or whatever the case may be. Or maybe as a collective, we could start doing it. But like I said, that's my only disappointment with it is just I just feel like he could have saw it through, but I just feel like the timing wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if his son wasn't if he wasn't coaching his son, then maybe we'd be having a different conversation. I don't know. But he's definitely not a sellout, and I appreciate. I got a lot of love for Deion Sanders and all the other stuff, but hopefully we can move forward and just you know what I'm saying, keep the ball rolling. Hopefully in 5-10 years it don't be like, oh yeah, like you remember that Jackson State, and it could still be like you know what I'm saying. We still the HBCU still got that same kind of light shined on it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they can still get some of them top recruits that was coming or whatever the case may be, but till next time, man. I know the Suns got the Pelicans tomorrow, so I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. But I just had to get that off my chest, just let it be known. But till next time, man. Peace.